look at the second example. We have this matrix 5, 1, 2, and 3 to multiply this. Now, if you look at this matrix, this is 2 by 2. 2 rows, 2 columns. Then this one, can we identify this matrix? It has 2 rows and 1 column. So it will be 2 by 1. Now, there's one thing I want to tell you about matrix multiplication. Please, in multiplying matrix, the matrix by another matrix, please, they are not commutative. What do we mean by that? This matrix is not the same with this. You see, the position has been changed. This is not the same. Here is still 2 by 1, and here is 2 by 2. Let's check if we can even multiply this matrix. How do you know that matrix can be multiplied? The column of the first matrix, when it is the same with the row of the second matrix, this is, this is row by column, and this is row by column. So if the column of the first matrix, that's if it is 2 by 2 in column, and the other one is 2 by 2 is 2 in row, the column and the row are the same, then you can do what? Multiply. If they are not the same, that means multiplication is not possible. Now, let's look at this. This is the column and this is the row. If you look at this, see, this is 1, this is 2. So this cannot even be multiplied. Apart from the fact that you cannot multiply this matrix, know it also that this matrix is not the same with this. Because a matrix, when you have matrix AB, is not the same with matrix BA. Meaning that when you change the position of the matrix, it is not the same with the other in terms of multiplication. I hope that one was very understood. Okay, so let's now go back to the question. Please, if you found this tutorial very interesting, kindly give us a thumbs up, like us, and share. Okay, so let's continue. We have, in multiplying this, how do we multiply? We are going to multiply row by column. Let me take that again. Row by column. What does that mean? We use the first entry to multiply this. This will multiply this, and this will multiply this. Then the same thing, you pick this. The first one will multiply this, and the second one will multiply this. I hope the arrow was well understood. Row times column. This will multiply this. So we are going to do it to have, this is 5 and 1. We are multiplying it with 3 and 2. Then the other one is 2 and 3. We are also multiplying it with 3 and 2. That's what the arrow means there. So let's simplify. 5 will multiply 3. 5 times 3 will give us 15. And 1 times 2 will give us 2. I hope it's clear. Let me take that again. 5 times 3 will give us 15. And 1 times 2 will give us 2. Now let's go to the down part. 2 times 3 will give us 6. This will times this to give us 6. And 3 times 2. This will multiply this. And this multiply this. 3 times 2 also gave us 6. So in that case, we are going to have 5 plus 2 will give us 17. And 6 plus 6 will give us 12. What does that mean? Remember, this is 2 by 2. And this is 2 by 1. We have seen that they can be multiplied because they have the same column and entry in the second, the same column and row. Now, at the end of the day, how do you know the order of the matrix you are going to have? The order of this matrix is 2 by 1. It should be 2 by 1. So when you are done multiplying, you must make sure that the order is 2 by 1. So in that case, you see that our answer is also 2 by 1 because it has 2 columns and 1 row. Please, if you still find it very confusing, kindly pause the video and go back to what we treated so that you follow. Okay, so let's look at this last question. We have p squared minus 2p plus 4i. Then if p is this, and we are told that I is a 2 by 2 matrix. So what does that mean? Just very simple, okay? This is p squared. and P is already given as this. So we are going to have solution. We are going to have 2, 1 minus 3 and 0 for P, square it. Then we have minus 2 into, our P is 2, 1 minus 3, 0. Now the next thing says 4 times I. What does this I mean? They said it's a 2 by 2 unit matrix, also the same as 2 by 2 identity matrix. So what does that mean? For a 2 by 2, remember identity matrix, the diagonal entries are always 1. Here will be 1, other entries will be 0. So this is a 2 by 2 identity or unit matrix. So what we are going to have there is, we now have plus 4 into 1, 0, 0, 1. So this is what we are asked to simplify. Don't you think it's very simple? So what do you do? When you have this, please, this does not mean to square. No. Don't say 2 square 4, 1 square 1, no. What this thing means is to multiply this into, have 2 forms of this matrix. That's to multiply this. So look at what that means. Let's simplify them and then bring them together. Let's take the first one. The first one is 2, 1 minus 3 and 0 square. And what does that mean? It means 2, 1 minus 3, 0 and 2, 1 minus 3, 0. I hope you are following. Remember how we multiply matrix? This we multiply the first column. You also use it to multiply the second column. Then use this also to multiply. Use this to multiply. Use the row to multiply the column. Use the row to multiply the column. And use the row to multiply the column. So if we split it out for easy understanding, we are going to have 2, 1 is multiplying 2 and minus 3. Then you also have the down one. Minus 3 and 0 is multiplying 2 and minus 3. I hope it's making sense. Then do this also for this. We have 2 and 1 is multiplying 1 and 0. Then the same thing here. Minus 3 and 0 is multiplying 2 and is multiplying 1 and 0. Use this to multiply. This is what we have. Use it also to multiply this. This is what we have. Use this to multiply this. This is what we have. Use this to multiply this. This is what we have. So let's do it together. We are going to have 2 times 2 will give us what? 4. So we have 4 here. Let's write it down. At the end of the day, we add it up. 1 times minus 3 will give us minus 3. So for this, we have 4 minus 3. And 4 minus 3 will give us 1. So we are going to have 1 here. I hope it's clear. 2 times 2, 4. 1 times minus 3 give us minus 3. So we have 4 minus 3 is 1. Let's go to the other one. 2 minus 3 times 2 will give us minus 6. And 0 times minus 3 will give us 0. So we have minus 6 plus 0 will give us minus 6. So here is minus 6. We go to this one. 2 times 1 will give us 2. And 2 times 0 will give us 0. So we have 2 plus 0 will give us 2. So here will give us 2. Please manage our board with us. Minus 3 times 1 will give us minus 3. And 0 times 0 will give us 0. So minus 3 plus 0 will give us minus 3. So here will be minus 3. So you see that by multiplying this matrix, we have 1, 2, minus 6, and there minus 3. Okay. So we bring it here to have 1, 2, minus 6, and minus 3 for this. Then let's simplify the other one. We have 2 is multiplying 2, 1, minus 3, and 0. So let's multiply out. 2 times 2 will give us 4. 2 times 1 will give us 2. 2 times minus 3 will give us minus 6. And 2 times 0 will give us 0. So this is what we have. We bring it closer. So we have minus. You know, for simplifying this, we got this. For simplifying this, what we have is this. So we have minus into 4, 2, minus 6, and 0. I hope it's making sense. Okay, then the last one there is, we have 4 is multiplying the whole of this. Let's also bring it out. 1, 0, 0, 1. 4 times 1 will give us 4. 4 times 0 will give us 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 1 is 4. So you see we have plus 4004. Now let's now do our addition and subtraction. So we now have 1, this is 1, minus 4 plus 4. This is minus 6, minus 6, then plus 0. I hope you see how we are adding. Add this, and this. This, and this. So we come to the next one. This is 2 minus 2 plus 0. Then this is what? Here will give us minus 3 minus 0 plus 4. I hope it's cleared. This we must add, subtract this and this. Watch, this to this and to this. The same thing, this to this and to this. You also do this for the other ones. So we now have 1 minus 4 will give us minus 3, and minus 3 plus 4 will give us 1. So we have 1 there. 2 minus 2 will give us 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 minus 6, minus times minus is plus. Minus 6 plus 6 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. So here is 0. Minus 3 minus 0 is minus 3. And minus 3 plus 4 is 1. So here is 1. So at the end of the day, we have 1001, which is also a unit matrix. So by simplifying this, this is what we have as an answer. Please, if you still find it confusing, kindly go back to, pause the video and go back to what we have done and then follow through. Please, if you found this very interesting and educating, kindly share it to the next person because it will also be helpful to him or her. Thank you very much. To meet another time. Bye-bye.